Good morning. It's day 9 of Vlogmas. Airplane, please hold. I'm gonna come back. All right, take 2. It's Saturday morning. Chris and I, say hi, Chrissy.
Hello.
We're headed to our neighborhood bagelry. Is that the term? We're going to get bagels and maybe a fun coffee beverage. We'll see. It's like kind of snow spitting out, which is kind of trash. Like, I just want it to be snow. Like, if we're gonna be in winter, let's do the thing, please. I'm wearing my hand spun Sophie scarf all wrapped around. And then this is my beanie by ZeeZee Textiles that I recently made. Oh, that is pretty. Pretty. All right, I'll show you some footage from the bagel place and what we end up getting. And I'll check in with you later. It's Advent time. Day 9 of my Scrappy Advent from Lori. All right, it's from Wonderland Yarns. The base is Marianne, which is 85% merino, 15% nylon. It's an exclusive colorway from Roving, Indiana, 2019. So I wonder if that's the Indiana Shop Hop. And the colorway is Memories of Bloom. Chocolate. Ooh, this is pretty. I love the blue. Super nice looking. I worked a little bit on my Anthology throw last night. So there's the really pretty copper bourbon from yesterday. Oh, look at that. I'm really happy with how this is coming along. And today's colorway. Nice. I didn't finish yesterday's mini because I got distracted by 2 new cast-ons, which I will show you in a little bit here. I said once I finish the funfetti, I was going to cast on everything, and I have. All right, and then let's open up day 9 of the Knotty Pine Advent. A reminder, this is from a few years ago. All right, so today's colorway is gorgeous. Berry Paw. And you can see the purples. Let's see how close I can get in. The speckles. Ooh, she good. I love this Advent. I got a new ring light. I broke mine recently, which is why I've had some weird angles as of late, because I've been trying to make do with what I have, but I bought a new one. And it's a sturdier tripod. It's got 2 different angles, and the light just feels a lot more natural than what I had before. Thank you to my mom for buying me my first ring light tripod, but she's upgraded. And it's so much nicer. I feel like the camera focuses better with it. So hopefully this will continue, or it's just nighttime lighting is working well instead of daytime. Okay, let's talk what I've cast on. I have started. So the first is called the Bear Track hat. My brother said for Christmas that he wanted a brown colorwork hat. And so I was browsing patterns, trying to find one. And then I was at a fiber festival back in September before I went to Portland. and found this one, and this is from a farm that Chris and I have been to before. It's called Curly Acres. They have Shetland. Andrea's the shepherd, and she's so nice. And so I was super thrilled. This is a pattern that she made, and it's with her sheep. And they are Shetland blend. The yarn is, I think it's DK weight. Super nice. Maybe it's all Shetland. So the 4 colors are here. I started this yesterday afternoon, and I am just a couple rounds into the color work. I don't think really there's hardly any floats to catch, only 2 colors at a time. So this should go pretty quick, and I have till December 25th. So I thought, why not start it and enjoy it? The yarn is super squishy. So I just love knowing that, like, I've probably pet the sheep that I'm knitting with. So I think my brother will like that. It is in my beautiful sister Heather bag, little winter gnomies. Speaking of gnomes. Okay, I said yesterday, I totally changed my knitting plans for like a garment. And I decided to, because I saw the yarn that I purchased at Flock this summer. And it is Gnome Cottage from Explorer Knits. Is this not stunning? Yeah. So I decided, when I purchased it, I had the classic by Espace Tricot. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. In my head. And here it is. So I'm only 4 inches, not even, 2.5 inches into the collar. It's a turtleneck and then an oversized with a split hem, and I'm loving it already. I started it this morning. I swatched last night. I had to go, I'm already down 2 needle sizes. I'm down to a 5. I'm using a 4, and it calls for a 6, I believe. I'm a very loose knitter, and so I decided to stick with a size 2, which is a 47.5-ish inch bust, knowing that my gauge is loose. The pattern calls for up to 10 inches of positive ease. I don't always love that much ease, and so I thought having the pattern's going to be about 3 inches larger than my bust size if I'm just knitting the size, knowing that I'm still not quite at gauge, so it'll be closer probably to 50 instead of the 55 or 56 size 3 had. So girl math a little bit, but I think it should work out. It's cozy, it's very wintry. We'll see if I can finish this for Christmas. We'll see. I haven't started my socks yet, so I'll show some footage later. I may not film again of me talking. I might just showcase it. Anyways, Chris is making dinner. I think we're gonna do chicken and rice today. We did a lot of housework. I finished decorating the kitchen. I have some footage of that. I deep cleaned the kitchen and the bathroom. I've done some laundry. So it was like a great mix of moving around, getting some stuff off my to-do list, and knitting. So we're gonna watch a movie next. Last night we watched The Return of Father Christmas, or Father Christmas Returns, with Kelsey Grammer, and it was trash. But we couldn't stop watching it, but it was very bad. Very, very bad. Like, the plot didn't make sense. I caught a couple of errors, like, in the story plot line, but it was whatever, you know, 'tis the season. And then the night before that, or a couple nights before that, we had watched the new Jennifer Gardner, Ed Helms movie on Netflix, The Switch, maybe, where family members all switch bodies on Christmas. It was also not great, but certainly like made slightly more sense than the movie we watched last night with Kelsey Grammer, which is hilarious because in The Switch, the dog and the baby switch bodies. So that tells you a lot if that made more sense than the plot line of the other one. So we'll figure out what we're gonna watch tonight. I'll show some video of me knitting and watching whatever movie we land on. All right, I'll check in with you on day 10 of Vlogmas. How is tomorrow the 10th? I have no idea. All right, bye.